a candle image with me using free shapes and images and the contour feature in Cricut Design Space 8.44. And we're going to go to new project. The first way I'm going to do this is using a free image. So I'm going to go to the images icon, select the filter free, type in candle, and I'm going to select the first candle and add that to canvas for free. I either need to press the view button at the bottom or press the back button or select off the images and I will get back to my canvas. Next, I'm going to go to shapes. I'm going to select a free rectangle shape. I am going to go to more and I'm going to rotate 90 degrees and I'm going to unlock these dimensions so it can move independently. And I'll pop this square over the candle and I'm going to resize to get similar dimensions. Now you can also get that so that it's precise. I just want it to look roughly similar. Next, I'm going to go to shapes and I am going to go to a half circle and I want to rotate that to 70 degrees. So I'm going to go to the more tab and rotate to 70 degrees. I'm now going to make that the same width and I might adjust my width to make it easier as well at this point. So I'm going to go to 8 centimeters, just make it precisely. Oh no, it's the wrong one. That was because I've rotated it, the width and the height are flipped. So I'm going to make this 1.5 centimeters so that I can make the same, do the same easily. Wide and high. High will be what I want. Pop that over the top. I will align those later. 1.5 is the key. Shapes. I want to get the triangle. You can choose what sort of flame shape you want. Let's go with the one more. The width is, this was what we want, 1.5 centimeters. Now here, this is where we want to align. So I want to go to the more and I'm going to use these X and Y's. I'm going to align X at 10. And I'm going to go with Y 7. And now I'm going to go X 10. Now this is where you need your maths, kids. I need 7 minus 1.299, which is 5.701. And as you can see now, I've lined them up together. Now, I'm going to select the two. So I just did the drag and drop where I held my mouse and dragged my square across. Or you can go to the Layers tab and click on one item, press your Shift button and click on the next item. Now, I want to combine and unite. And I want to see that they actually unite. See how they've still got a line between the two of them? This is also why I don't like working with black, because if I go make these colors black, you'll see that I can't actually see that there's going to be a line that awkward line that cuts out. So I want to make sure that my color is a lighter color just so I can see what I'm doing. Now I'm using Unite so that I can arrow down and see if it joins. Perfect. And when I'm happy with that, I can weld it, or you can leave it as united. I just find that weld cuts slightly faster. I want to use the align. So I've selected the two items. I'm going to align center horizontally. I'm going to align this candle with the top. I'm going to align with the bottom. Now I can also visually stretch that out now if that's what I desire. If you have Cricut Access, you can now use the warp feature. However, that is not a free feature. So now I'm just going to get a small rectangle. I'm going to get a small square because it's just as easy. And because that's all I want to do. Make a little wick. I'm going to make it a bit thicker. Select all three. And we're going to go combined and unite. And if we're happy with that, we can duplicate and weld. So to do that, right click, duplicate. Go to the combined function under unite. Go to the combine function and weld. Now the difference here is the weld. Now I can't do anything, especially if I hit save. Unite, you can see I've still got all the pieces that I can use. What I like to do now is go to the operation and change this to guide. So I have a copy of it and keep it hidden. So now I have a candle that I have made for free from Free Shapes. I'm going to do one more. I'm actually going to duplicate, right click and duplicate. So I have to make sure that my guide is unhidden and then right click and duplicate. And this is why it's really great to have these hidden. And I'm going to do one more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this back to cut. I'm going to make it a lighter color again so it's easy to work with. This time I don't want this wick, but let's just keep it there for the time being. I'm going to go to images, and this time I'm going to go to rain. And I'm going to pick all these nice looking raindrops here, add those to canvas and press my view button. For this one, I only want to use one raindrop, so I'm going to go to contour, hide all contours. And if I want to change which contour appears, I'm going to click on that one so that it turns into dark gray. And then if you want to remove it, you can change that to that light gray color again, or you can see it changed in the layers tab on the side. So I'm going to hit the X because I'm happy with that one. I want to make this a very similar size to the United half circle just to give it a bit of a different look on the flame, but I want it to align to the top of these. So shift click, align top, and then I'm going to go shift click, align center horizontally. Then I don't want this wick anymore because I want to replace it. Because I've replaced it, I'd like this to be a bit skinnier. It can be a bit shorter too. Also, align center horizontally now too. I'm going to add that raindrop into the Unite. Now I'm just using a drag and drop here. You can also use the select features and go to combined. So here now we've got a candle made out of shapes and a free image that I have contoured. I have the free candle and I have the free image, free shape candle in the middle. Now for the last one, I'm going to add a pattern to this welded design here. I'm going to use an image for this one. I am going to go to star, scroll down, select this pattern here, add this to canvas. It is free to cut right now. Go back to the view button to view my canvas. I am going to rotate this design 90 degrees. I am then going to duplicate it. Right click, duplicate, or Control D. I'm going to make it a bit random. So I'm going to go like this. Then I am going to take these two images together, go to combined and weld. I'm going to take my welded result and I'm going to shrink this design. At my welded result like that. Now I'm going to select the welded image and the sliced and the welded image, and I'm going to slice, or to preview it, I can go to combined and exclude. And you can see what the side of your candle will be. However, you still get the other sides, which is why we are going to go to combined and do exclude. We're going to go to combined, subtract. And that is what's going to, if we sliced, that is what our candle would look like. And that's how we have created a design in our candle. I am going to select those and go align bottom, align, distribute horizontally. And that's given us lots of bases for lots of different candles. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with them. Happy crafting. And if you like this video, check out the video on your screen.